Alright guys, so I told you I was gonna I told you I was gonna do a video of the first match of the year against Irchester United. But the video that I took ended up cutting out for some unknown reason. But I'll go ahead and recap what happened in this Irchester United match. We won 5-1. I was pretty happy with the score. We'll go ahead and view the highlights. We'll view the goals. A lot of really good goals from this side. I was pretty impressed with how we scored and how often we scored. We were really in front of goal a lot. So it was exciting to see this first match, especially with a squad of unknown players. There's James Lewis with a great goal. That was fantastic. I love that whole pass and move play. James Lewis coming in from a deep run from the left midfield position, coming in to score the goal. That was a great goal. So I was really happy with how the side played. Played good attacking football. Really made things happen, especially in the midfield, and also in the attacking phase of the game. We played really well. We were extremely balanced. There wasn't just one person who scored, 4 goals. There was a lot of. There's Terminisi's goal. There was a lot of players who scored in this match. So we were extremely balanced. This whole game we were balanced. We played the ball well. And Terminisi, almost, but Darville comes in to clean up the mess. Scores the goal. So we played really well this game. I was really happy with it. So the next match that we're going to be playing, I'll definitely do the live comm for that one, or this match coming up. And so I'm going to go over the squad again, just to kind of show you where we're at, because I know the last video it cut out and it didn't. It's not going to make it onto YouTube, that's for sure. So we're going to go over the squad again, because I'm sure you don't know who all these players are, because I sure didn't when I started. Terminisi, again, with another goal. So we're going to go over the squad, and then I'm also going to talk about how I got the players that I got, because really a lot of these players are way too good for this league. They're way better than what this league is, and there's their kind of consolation goal. They're way too good for this league, and I'll show you how I went about getting them into the side. It's fairly easy, to be honest. I don't know how many people know this. I don't know if you all know this, or if I'm the only one. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who does this. I have no idea. But let me do this press conference real quick. I don't know if I'm the only one who knows how to do this, but I think it's a good way to get players. It really is. It's a good solid way to get a lot of players in who are better than what you would think. And it's nice to be. Hold on, let me do this. I can't focus on two things at once. My wife can. I cannot. Everything went according to plan. He's vital. Solid game. Can't wait to see how he's doing. Absolutely outstanding. Faultless. Oh, yep. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I got the players that I got. Basically, here's how I did it. Well, let me show you the side first. Let me show you the squad. Jamie Anderson in goal. Good, solid goalkeeper for this level. Not bad. We got him in from Wickham on a free. They wouldn't release him, so we picked him up, snapped him up on a free transfer. Takura Mutundari, the Canadian, pretty good right back. Not too bad, to be honest. I like him a lot. I think he's going to do really well for the side. We got him from Rochdale, League 2 side. So, you know, he's really, he's not a lower division player, that's for sure. And really neither is Paul Rogers, neither is my entire squad. But Paul Rogers, this guy I've had on my other saves before this, and he's actually done really well on the offensive side of the game. If you look at for corners and such, he really did extremely well coming up for corners and set pieces, and really being kind of a presence in the box to head the ball, or even sometimes he would poach a few goals just from a loose ball coming out into the box, and he'd just sit there, wait, and drive it home. So Paul Rogers is going to play the right defensive back position. John Jonk, Canadian, again, seems to be kind of a good theme for my squad. A lot of Canadians. This guy is excellent. A really good center back. 12 tackling, 10 marking, 10 pace. He's going to be really good. Alex Billington, we got him from Gillingham. 13 pace. He's going to be a good left back. Really good left back. 11 crossing for the occasional cross that he has to put in from deep. We're going to have a lot of early crosses this year. I like crossing the ball. I like crossing the ball into my strikers in the middle. I think that's really effective. I think it's a really effective game plan, especially at this level where not everybody's heading is where it should be. So if I have people who are good in the air, I'm going to definitely take advantage of it. Moving down to Kyle Hawthorne at the right mid position. Good passing, good technique, good dribbling so you can move the ball up the wing. Not so great crossing, but that's okay. He's more of an inside forward anyway. He's more of a guy to cut in and make plays happen there. I'd really like to see him put some through balls into to Darville at the striker position, because he's got good pace at 10. So we definitely picked up some good players this year. We got him from AFC Wimbledon. I'll take that. Then we look at Akeem Eminku, and we got him from Northampton Town. So we got him from Northampton Town, and he's going to be a good center mid. I think he's going to hold down the central midfield really well. I'm going to play him at the box-to-box midfield position just because of his tackling and his marking. I want to see him win the ball in the midfield. And with a box-to-box, I feel like he can really do that. He's got 10 passing, he's got 11 creativity, and he also has good defensive stats as well. He's extremely balanced. If you look at his attribute analysis, he's very, very balanced. Almost a straight circle right around all of his stats, so he'll be really good in central midfield. Matthew Paget, who's going to play central midfield in the standard 4-4-2 formation. He's got 11 pace. He's pretty quick, which kills in the lower leagues. It really does. Off the ball 13, teamwork is 16, passing 11, composure 12, creativity 10. This guy's going to be he's got great mental attributes. He's going to be a really solid central midfielder for us. Moving down to the left midfield position, Merrick James Lewis. He's good. He's not great at anything, but he's good at everything. He doesn't have a bad stat. Not one just awful stat. Except for maybe finishing, but as a left midfielder, I don't really need him to finish all that much. I need him to support and throw balls into the box and make things happen that way. So he'll be a good left midfielder. Jamie Darville, he's going to be my poacher. He's going to be the guy who comes in and scoops up all those goals that we get. 10 determination, 13 heading, 6 finishing, but that's okay. I'm not really worried about that. 11 pace. He's going to be a good poacher. Excuse me. Marco Terminisi, hold on. Jamie Darville is going to be the target man. 13 heading. That's what he's there for. Marco Terminisi is going to be the poacher. Determination is 17, 11 finishing, 8 heading, and 13 pace. This guy's going to be a great poacher. Again, Canadian. I don't know why we have a thing for Canadians right now, but we do. He's going to be a great poacher. I think he's going to do really well in that position. He's going to score a lot of goals this year. 20, 30 goals probably from him. And I'm not going to get into the subs. You'll kind of learn them as we go along. Mostly because the squad's going to change as we move forward. So this first season really is going to be kind of a... It's just going to be get us through the leagues this first season and through all the way through the first 3 years. Really, it's going to be kind of a get us through the leagues type squad. It's not going to be a permanent squad per se. So I really want to get into this Newport Pagnell Town match. Another match that we definitely should be winning. There's no reason that we shouldn't win this match. I see us winning a lot this year. I see us winning almost every game this year. To be quite honest, I don't see us losing too much. Just because we have the quality to see off all these other teams. These other teams don't nearly have the quality that we have. We're really way too good to. Whoa, what's going on? Everything. There we go, and we're back. All right. So, again, like I was saying, we have a lot of quality, and I just don't see us losing too many matches this year. I don't. So as we go through all this, Walder, not so good. This Reed guy, I was looking at him to try and pick him up, but I had so many other good players that came in. He wasn't good enough to fit into the squad. So we ended up selling 25 season tickets for the season, which is awful. But for this level for this league level, I'm not surprised. 25 is normal. I didn't expect any more than that. So it's not going to bring in a whole lot of money, but it's going to be some money. Looking at scouting reports. Okay, so let's see. 4-4-2, scored 5, conceded 5. 4-1-2-2-1, they've conceded 1. Let's see what they've faced. 4-1-2-1-2. I mean, they score 1 for every 1 they concede, so... And this is only through friendlies and the first match of the year, so... I'm going to stick with my 4-4-2. I'm not... I think that our quality is going to be good enough to see them off, really. It's definitely going to be good enough to beat them. Newport Pagnell Town. I don't know anything about them. They've got the Swansea crest going. I think they actually are the Swans, to be honest. But I don't know much about their club or how they were formed or if they're even associated with Swansea at all. I don't know. If anybody knows, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know if you know anything about these teams, or if they're your home club. You support them. Let me know. That'd be kind of cool to know. I don't know how many people actually support these lower squads, because again, I am American. I don't live in England, so I don't know how many people actually support these lower level teams. I think it'd be cool if they got a lot more support. I think it'd be excellent if areas really just supported that one club in that certain area and made it their own. And they got a little bit more support than they do currently, because I look at my attendance, and I think the attendance from the last match was right around 100 against Irchester United. So it'd be kind of cool to see what you guys think about supporting these clubs that I go up against, or even Yaxley. If you support Yaxley, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Um, Tell me more about the club. Tell me more about the area. I'd really like to know. Eventually, I'd like to take a trip to England, to be honest, and maybe even stay there. Who knows? But I think it'd be a really cool experience. The wife and I definitely want to go up there and check things out. That's for sure. Um, it's definitely been a on the bucket list for us. All of Europe really, not just England, Scotland, Ireland, Spain, France, Italy, Germany, all those cool places we'd like to go check out. So if you have places that you think would be cool to visit, let me know. Leave comments, um, and tell me what you think. Oh man, it's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a really good year. I'm looking forward to taking this side of the Premier League. It's gonna be really weird to see Yaxley FC up in the Premier League playing against the likes of Manchester United, Man City, Arsenal, Tottenham, all these big sides that you actually really have no business playing against. But it'll be cool to bring them up, and that's why I like lower league management so much. I love lower league management. I think it's the most challenging. I feel like starting with Manchester United, if that's what you do, okay, fine. But there's no real challenge in it, and I like to win. I like to do things the hard way in order to feel better about it in the end. And that's kind of where I'm at with this Yaxley FC side. I want to do it the hard way. I want to take the lowest league possible and really bring them to the pinnacle, which would be win the Premier League and win the Champions League. That would be awesome to win the Champions League. And possibly make more money than Manchester United. That would be fantastic. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take a lot of effort, and I hope I have the support of the viewers out there on YouTube. It's kind of different with an American doing one of these stories, because normally somebody from England doing one of these stories, which makes sense. I don't think very many Americans play Football Manager anyway. But I think it'd be cool to be one of the Americans who takes Football Manager and kind of shows it off and lets people know that Americans can play Football Manager as well. So going forward, I'd like to see us get another solid goalkeeper. I'm going to be looking in the loan areas for another better goalkeeper, maybe even another striker. But we'll kind of see as we go along. Alright, so we're getting up to this match now. Coming up tomorrow. If anybody has tactics they like to recommend, because I'm not a tactical genius at all. I'm really not. If anybody has good, solid tactics they'd like to share, just let me know. Leave a comment, leave a link, do whatever you got to do. But let me know if you have tactics you want to share. I'm open to trying new tactics, because I am not a tactical genius. I'm more on the business, finance, bringing players in side of management. I'm not really that great at the tactics portion. I can put the right people in the right places, but other than that, I'm not going to be able to outsmart Sir Alex Ferguson. That's for sure. Oh, and another thing, I was going to show you guys how I got the players that I did. Okay, so how I got the players that I did. Basically, August 1st rolls around, and clubs release players. And there's a bunch. If you look at, well, this is all transfers, but if you look at released players, go back to July. Excuse me. If you look at July, look at all these players that have been released by their clubs. And you look at all these players and you're like, oh, well, how do I even narrow them down? Well, pretty simple. You want your side to be a good side? You start by looking at sides that are better than you. Morecambe. Well, look at this guy, Scott Thompson. Extremely good. I mean, really, really good. He's now signed with Grimsby Town, but, you know, when he was released, excellent player that you could possibly pick up, and especially on an amateur contract where you don't have to give him wages, it's a no-brainer. You can sign anybody you want to for as little as you want. Well, literally zero. I really wanted John Carew, but that wasn't going to happen. I had a save where I ended up getting Neil Harris from Southend coming into the side, and he was just insane. I mean, he was ridiculous. What a player. You know, especially for a side like mine, you know, I was a tiny little club, and he came in and just really tore it up. So I was pretty happy with him being on the side. But just go through here and look for players that you might want, and click on them, scout them if you want, sign them right away, whatever you want to do. But this is how I get a lot of my players. This is where I go. And then when teams start releasing their youth players, they drop right into here, and you can scout them from here. That's another source of finding players, is their youth departures from the bigger sides. Man City, Arsenal, Manchester United. You can sign those players. Those players are not out of the realm. But anyway, we'll get on to the match eventually, whenever we get there. Seems like it's taking forever, but we'll see. I feel a win coming. I really do. I feel a win. I feel a win against Newport Pagnell Town. Number one, because I don't know. They're like Swansea. But the bottom, the very bottom of the pyramid, while Swansea are on top. Sorry guys, I had to text the wife back. So I think this year we're going to be playing in a few cup competitions. Oh god, I'm tired. A few cup competitions. I'm not sure which ones we're playing in, to be honest. I don't know. But I mean, those aren't really my concern. Those are really just kind of money-making matches. If I win them, I win them. If I don't, I don't. I'm not really upset about it. I want to win. That's the goal. If I have to rotate a few players, you know, because we have a league match coming up, I'll do that. Even if it means not necessarily winning a cup match. Just because I'm not too concerned about the lower level cups. Once we get into the FA Cup, then I'll start taking it a little bit more seriously, because that's some serious money we're talking about. And the finances are going to be a big deal as we move along through this series. You know, because right now we don't have a whole lot of money at all. We have almost none, to be quite honest. And I expect as we go for the Yaxley FC will be taken over at some point by somebody else. That's usually how it works. Once you get up to, you know, the Isthmian Premier Division, or whichever one we get up to, basically the 6th tier, we'll get taken over by somebody. That's usually how it goes for me. I don't know about anybody else, but that's, no, speaking of the devil, Neil Harris. This guy I had on my 9th tier squad, and he, I mean, it wasn't even close. He was ridiculous. He's with Burton Albion right now. And I tried to go after him, but I couldn't get him, so I'm not too upset about it. The first time I got him, I think it was a fluke anyway. But going on to the match, team selection. So same team, setting up in the 4-4-2. Balanced style, standard strategy. You can go ahead and look at the team. So, everything's pretty much default except for marking, which is going to be man. We're going to play a really wide game. I like to get crosses in to my strikers. Crosses into the target man, or even through balls into Darville. I'll be okay with that. Tempo quick. We have a lot of pace about the side, so I want to make sure that we get the ball up the pitch as quickly as possible. Get us in attacking position fairly quickly. And kind of recover from the defensive phase, because I'm under the assumption that as long as we have the ball and we're up the pitch, the other team can't score. So that's what I like to do. I like to get up the pitch and put pressure, a lot of pressure, because that'll demoralize a squad after a while when you've just had shot after shot after shot, or goal after goal after goal. They're going to get demoralized. They're not going to want to play anymore, and that's my goal. My goal is to shut teams out in the first 5 minutes. All right, so let's go ahead and look at their squad, see what formation they're playing, and they're playing a regular 4-4-2 as well. Newport Pagnelltown have enough about themselves to see off the threat of Yaxley FC. Well, we'll see about that. We will see about that. Let's go to the pep talk. I'm gonna tell them to go out there and impress me, and then they're a little bit happy. They're not too excited, but they're not upset either. I have faith. I have faith. And I have faith. Alright. Let's get out there and do this. Let's get out there and win this match. So, Yaxley FC, we are in the blue. And Newport Pagnelltown are in green. So I'm assuming this first highlight is just going to be a normal, hey, you started the game highlight. Alright, and there it goes. Oh, we got a throw in into Rogers. Rogers up, Terminisi to Hawthorne, to Menenku. Darville. Terminenku. Good shot. Good save, though. And out for a throw. Terminisi's going to be a really good player for us. He's gonna score a lot of goals. He's going to score a lot of goals. Goal kick. To Paget. Oh, Paget loses it. Oh, and they're on the attack. And they're on. Oh, and a wide shot. Wow, that wasn't really even close at all. My team's getting a little bit upset. I don't know why. They're anxious and wound up. And now they're composed. They're good now. Must have been some sort of call on the field. And they're on the attack again. Back to green. Long shot, but just wide. Wow. Gotta watch out for that guy. He's gonna be, he's taking shots like that. We need to watch out. We got good possession right now. We're holding 60% of the ball. Happy with that. We're on the attack right now. Pag it out wide to James Lewis. James Lewis into Hawthorne. Oh! Wow. Terminisi got it in the scramble in the box. Fantastic goal. James Lewis with the cross all the way over to Hawthorne. Hawthorne puts it back. Oh no, actually it was headed by the defender. Back to Terminisi, right to his feet. And he put it away. And that puts us one up. And they're back on the attack. Dykes back out to Green. Back to Simpson. Oh, Simpson's shot. Saved by Anderson. Anderson out to Billington. Billington to James Lewis. James Lewis back to Billington. Billington junk. Terminisi. Inside to Menenku. To Darville. Darville on the attack. There he goes. Oh, tried a shot. Didn't get it off in time. And Newport Pagnelltown have a throw. So 31 minutes in. We're looking alright. Not looking fantastic, but we're looking good. Oh, and just as I say that, Menenku comes in with the goal from the central midfield position. See, that's why I have him as a box-to-box midfielder. He's fantastic on both ends of the pitch. Defensively and offensively, he can do stuff like that, and that's a great run, open space, and just puts it home. That's exactly what I want to see from him. And we're at the top of the table. 7 goals for, 1 against. And I couldn't be happier with that. Corner, ooh. Oof. Corner goes just over the crossbar. I think that was Rogers as well. And again, like I said before, watch out for him on corners. He's gonna be deadly in there on corners. Darvill with the long shot. Hawthorne picks up the ball though. Back to Montandari. Inside to Hawthorne again. Menku tries the shot, but nothing. The Newport Pagnelltown are back on the attack. Oh no, they're open. Oh, good interception. And a throw all the way down their end. I'm okay with that. So we're coming up on halftime. We're looking good. We're up 2-0. I'll take 2-0 up at halftime all day long. Against any team, really. Just say I'm happy with the way things are going, and they're not too excited with that. I'll tell them they can improve. I'll tell them all that they can improve. Excuse me. And they seem to be pretty happy with that. I'm probably going to make a few subs coming up here in right around the 60th minute. I found that that's probably the best time to do subs is right around the 60th minute. You still give the sub an opportunity to make an impact in the match, but you don't give the starter. Oh man, a foul! But you don't give the starter less time to make things happen. So I like the 60th minute sub is usually pretty good. Usually gives you enough time to make changes, and make a difference in the match. You know, rather than putting it in the 85th minute, you know you're not going to be able to have time to have your new player make any sort of impact on the game at all. There goes a Menku again. Oh, off the post. Wow. He's playing really well. He's playing extremely well. I'll even go with extremely well. So Newport Pagnelltown just don't look like they're holding up against us. They got 5 shots, 2 on target. We've got 9 shots, 3 on target. But we're holding 54% of the possession, which is right around where I want to be. Oh, Terminisi. Oh my goodness. Terminisi is just, he's going to score 30 goals this year. He's going to score 30. I mean, barring an injury, he's going to score 30 goals for us this year. He's really going to have a great year in front of goal for us. But again, we're holding 54% of the possession. I'm happy with that. 4 corners. We've scored off 1. So the corner game isn't bad. And that shot's over. If you look here, 79% of our headers won, which means we're doing really well in the air, and that makes me extremely happy. Our average rating across the team is 7.29. That's amazing. Terminisi's got an 8.8 rating right now. That's only going to go up as the game goes on. Another corner for Newport Pagnelltown. And there goes James Lewis running up the wing. That's exactly what I want him to do. I want him to get that ball forward. First thing he should be thinking about as soon as he gets the ball is get it forward. And that's what he's doing. He's doing really well at that. Good cross. Ooh. Just missed it. Paget with a shot. Nope. Hawthorne. That right mid and a corner. That's another corner. 5th corner of the match. We've committed a lot of fouls. We got 7 fouls, but nobody's gotten booked so far. So our fouls have been good fouls at least. You know, I really think we're going to be able to have a great year this year. I'm worried about the counterattack this year, though. I feel like we're going to get a little too far forward and get. Oh my goodness, what a shot from Terminisi! That's his hat trick. Goodness, that was an unbelievable shot, and we're up 4-0. I'm gonna go ahead and make subs right now. Just look at this shot from the top of the box. I mean, just absolutely wonderful. Coming near post and putting the ball on like that. If he can do more of that this year, I will be extremely happy. So I'm gonna just go ahead and sub Matthew Paget just because he's looking a little tired. Let's see, who else do I want to put in? I think on his hat trick, I'm going to take Terminisi out. He's going to go ahead and take a seat. He's a little tired. I need to save him for other matches. He's already got 3 goals this game. He doesn't need to do anything else. We got 73 minutes in the game right now, so we're looking at only another 17 more, and this match is going to be over. So we're just going to hold the side down and hold this 4-0 win. If we score another one, I'm not going to be mad. That's for sure. But if we concede, again, I'm not going to be upset. We got our 3 points. Still top of the table. I'm okay at the end of the day. Oh, and they're attacking. There's that goal. There's that consolation goal that they get. And it was like that the last game as well. The last match we had with Irchester United, they scored in, I think it was right around the same time. It was like right around the 76th minute. They ended up scoring, and at that point it was 4-1, just like this match is. So that seems to be kind of a recurring theme for this side. We get scored on in the 75th minute, 76th minute, something like that, and then we'll probably come back and score another one. There goes Darville with a shot and a good save from Furness. But if we can keep winning matches 4-1 all year long, I mean, it's gonna be a great year for us. And there goes the final whistle. 4-1 win. Excellent match. I'm gonna go ahead and congratulate them. Happy with the result and the way you played. They're fairly happy about that. Everybody on my side is extremely happy. And there we are, leading the top of the table with 9 goals for and 2 goals against. So we have a 7-goal difference, plus 7 goal difference. And 2 matches into the year, who'd have thought a plus 7 goal difference? That's just unbelievable, really. So yeah, that was well, match 2 of this year. I know you guys wanted to see match 1, and I'm sorry that video didn't come out the way that it was supposed to. But I'll make it up to you guys. Let's figure out which match we're gonna look at next. So we just played Newport Pagnell Town. Let's plan on. Let's plan on Peterborough Northern Star as our next match. So we've got what? 6 games. 6 games for the Peterborough Northern Star game. So we'll go ahead and plan on the Peterborough Northern Star match as the next time we see each other. So with that, I hope you guys have an awesome time. Make sure you comment, like, do whatever you got to do to get this video seen by everybody. Maybe this video will help you out with your own lower league management. I don't know. I hope it does. And I really hope that you guys get something out of this video, even if it's just following a cool story. That would be awesome for me. That'd be fantastic for me to hear about. Let me hear about it. Comment, like, do what you got to do to get it done. And comment on things you want to see. If you want to see me do something in particular, let me know. If you want to see me do less of something, let me know. So just give me your input. I want to make sure that we get this series going together, and it's not just me telling you how it's gonna go. We kind of do this whole series together. So go ahead and comment and let me know what you think. And I will see you when we play Peterborough Northern Star. Have a good one, guys.